Hey everyone! Welcome to episode 3 of the Learning Python series in my YouTube channel. Today we will first learn about Python comments. Then we will learn about Python operators and then a little more advanced operators. So let's get started. Let's go on to the first topic of the episode, comments. What are comments in Python? A comment in Python is text in a program's code, script, or another file that is not meant to be seen by the user that is running the program. Comments help make code easier to understand by explaining what is happening. There are two types of comments in Python. One is single-line comments and the other one is multi-line. Single-line comments are created with the hashtag sign before the comment. They automatically turn gray to indicate that they are a comment. Here's an example. So here we have a hashtag sign right before this comment. This line of code is going to be ignored by the program. Multi-line comments are created using 3 quotation marks put together. You need one set of 3 quotation marks at the beginning of the comment and one set at the end. Inside these 2 sets of quotation marks, you can put how many ever comments you want. Next, let's learn about operators. What are operators? Operators are symbols that perform operations. There are many operators in Python. Here are some math or arithmetic operators. This is the plus sign operator. It adds values to other values. This is the subtraction operator, the division operator, multiplication operator. This one gives you the exponent or power of another number. This one gives us the remainder of 2 numbers when divided. And this last one gives us the roundest to the lowest whole number. Now let's try out some operators in the REPL.it project editor. So to test out operators, you just have to simply put them in print statements. So first let's try out some addition operators. So let's do print 10 plus 12. It should print out 22 in the console. Now let's try out some subtraction operators. Let's do print 30 minus 15. So now it printed out 22 from here and 15 from here. Next, let's try out some multiplication operators. So we can do 5 times 20. And when we run this code, it should print out 100 in the 3rd line. Next, let's try out the exponent and the modulus operator because that would be a little tricky. So first, let's do the exponent. So to use the exponent operator, it's just basically 2 multiplication symbols. So if you want to do 2 to the power of 3, it will be 2 multiplication signs, and 3. When we run this code, it should print out 8 because 2 to the power of 3 is 8. And lastly, let's do the modulus operator. So to use this, all you do is print. So if you wanted to find out the remainder if you divided 3 by 2, to do that you would do 3, the modulus symbol, which is shift and 5, and 2. So it should print out 1 because the remainder of 3 divided by 2 is 1. Now let's take a look at a little more advanced operators. So these operators we're going to be learning about are called comparison operators. So the first one over here is the equal to operator. So what this does is it checks if a number is equal to another number or if a string is exactly equal to another string. The one equal sign actually assigns a variable to a value. That's the one equal sign. The next comparison operator is the not equal to, which is an exclamation mark and an equal sign. So this checks if a number is not equal to another number. So next, these are pretty simple, these 2. This one checks if a number is less than another number, and this one checks if a number is greater than another number. These 2 are just a little bit different from the last 2. This one checks if a number is less than or equal to another number, and this one checks if a number is greater than or equal to another number. Let's check out a few examples in the REPL.it project editor. So first, let's try out the equal to operator. So to test that out, you just put it in a print statement. So let's do print. And inside the parentheses, you check if two values is equal to each other. If it's equal, it's going to print out true. If it's not equal, it's going to print out false. So let's try out some strings. So if we do hello is equal to hello, then it's going to print out true. But if we change the second hello to hi, for example, it's going to print out false. If we change this equal to not equal to like this, then if we run this code, it's actually going to print out true because hello is actually not equal to hi. So this condition is true. Now let's try it out with some numbers. So if we do 1 is equal to 1, then it's going to print out true. Now we can try out some of the less than or greater than operators. So if we do print 7 is less than 6, it should print out false because 7 is actually greater than 6. If we try out print 6 is greater than 7, it's again going to print out false because 6 is actually less than 7. Now we can try out the greater equal to operators. So if we do print 6 is greater or equal to 6, it should print out true because this part of the greater equal to statement is true. 6 is equal to 6. This operator checks if a number is greater than or even equal to another number. But it even checks if it's greater to another number. So if you put 2 here, it's also going to print out true because 6 is actually greater than 2. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment regarding this episode so that I'll know how to make future episodes. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you'll know when future courses are released. See you in the next video!